Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, February 8th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. We've entered into the final 4 weeks of Arnold Classic prep, and that means it's time to separate the men from the boys. And in the wide-open men's physique division, perennial top 10 contender Zavis's Gayden is making a strong push towards the finish line. Over the weekend, Gayden was spotted gutting his way through another intense back training session as he attempts to pull out all the stops heading down the back stretch of his Arnold prep. When he's dialed in, Gayden's small waist, wide shoulders, and round muscle bellies can really be a handful to deal with. And if he's able to put it all together, fully expect to see him battling it out in the first call-out. Outside of anyone named Phil Heath, was there anyone in bodybuilding who had a better season last year than Dexter Jackson? In 2015, the Blade took the Arnold Classic, Arnold Australia, Arnold Europe, and the Prague Pro, not to mention finishing second at the Mr. Olympia. Although he won't be coming back to defend his title in Columbus, Ohio, Dexter is still hard at work doing what Dexter does best, moving weight and looking great. One way or another, Jackson has managed to defy the odds and keep finding ways to improve despite his ship sailing north of 40 many moons ago. And whenever the Blade decides he's going to resurface again this year, most likely at the Olympia, the smart money is on showing up looking razor sharp and ready for action. Fresh off a banner year that saw her nab her first 2 pro wins, marvelous Margie Martin looks like she's ready to keep the momentum rolling. Last season, Martin was the real breakout star of women's bodybuilding, finishing in the top 10 in all 5 of her contests and earning big wins in the deep lineups at the Tampa Pro and Rising Phoenix World Bodybuilding Championships, the new Olympia for women's bodybuilding. Lately, Martin has been spotted looking as big and as sharp as we've ever seen during an off-season, which might be bad news for everyone else in women's bodybuilding. With 10-time Miss Olympia Iris Kyle set to make a return to the stage this year, and new talent like Martin heading the next generation of athletes, we could be in for a crash course for some epic competition later this season. It looks like the bikini gods have been treating Valeria Ammirato well so far this off-season. Over the weekend, the German knockout released some scorching new off-season photos, showing off the hard work she's been putting in over the last few months. Last season, the former amateur Olympia bikini champ had the best year of her career, stringing together top 10 finishes in each of her last 3 contests. From the look of things, Ammirato has been making improvements where it counts and is going to hit the stage later this season ready to rock the house. And with the FIBO Power set to take place in her own backyard just 9 weeks from now, we might not have to wait too long to get our first peek at Valeria 2.0. One division's loss is another division's gain this year. After announcing that he'd be taking his talents from the 212 to the open division at the close of last season, Aaron Clark looks like he isn't going to have many problems making the adjustment. This weekend, Clark released some new photos showing off an impressive-looking 240-plus pounds that's going to give some people nightmares later this season. Over the last 4 years, Clark has perennially been one of the top 4 212 athletes in the sport. And now that he's finally allowing himself to eat, train, and grow into his physique, he's taken his game to a whole new level and is looking all sorts of dangerous. Although he has yet to announce what his plans are, whatever and wherever he decides to show up and throw down, everyone else up on that stage better be ready for battle. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!